Peek-A-Bliss is an initiative aimed at promoting the habit of book reading in children. We love to read stories in different languages: English, Hindi, Spanish, and French. Now we are going to read a story in English language which is called The Tale of Mihir's Tale. Let's begin. Are you excited? Are you excited? Yeah, let's begin. Mihir was only 9 years old, but was known for his quick wit and funny antics. He had one bad habit though. He would make big promises and never keep them. I will get you this book, or I will help you with that, were things he often said but never followed through. His friends avoided trusting him because of this habit. Mihir, however, didn't think that breaking promises was a big deal. Mihir had a favorite spot. It was by the lake near his school. He loved the cool breeze and calm water there. One day, as he sat there sipping juice from a bottle, a chubby white rabbit appeared from the bushes. As he watched, the rabbit hopped mischievously towards Mihir and said, "Will you give me some juice, please?" Mihir's eyes widened in shock. You can talk?" The rabbit nodded. "Yes, I can talk. I am really thirsty, so please share your juice with me." Mihir was stunned. See, he was stunned. And managed to say, "The water in the lake is clean. Why don't you drink that?" The rabbit replied, "I drink the lake water every day. It is boring. That's why I am asking you nicely. Please share some juice with me." Reluctantly, Mihir gave his juice bottle to the rabbit, who quickly drank it all up. He gulped it down. Before Mihir could say anything, his back felt itchy, and as he reached to scratch, his fingers touched something fuzzy. He turned around to check, and to his shock, there was a long, bushy tail attached to his lower back. "I have grown a tail. How did this happen?" Mihir cried. The rabbit laughed. "Ha ha ha ha. This is my special magic. Whoever helps me gets a tail in return." See? Mihir's eyes welled up. "But I don't like tails at all. I don't even draw tails in my animal drawings. How will I face my classmates? What will I tell my mom? Why did you do this to me after I helped you?" He rambled through sobs. "I know that you have the habit of making promises and not fulfilling them. I have a weird quality too. If someone helps me but has a big flaw in his or her behavior, they grow a tail." The rabbit chuckled. "What do I need to do to get rid of this tail?" Mihir asked impatiently. "If you promise to stop breaking promises and stick to it, your tail will go away," the rabbit said. "But tell me something. Don't all children have flaws? Some lie, some of them bully other children, and some cheat in exams. Compared to that, my flaw is small," Mihir argued. "You are a good child, Mihir. Fix this habit and your life will become beautiful and meaningful." The rabbit smiled. How do you smile? How do you smile? Mihir felt good hearing the rabbit's compliment, but continued, "I will fix this habit and become the best child ever. But please, get rid of this tail quickly. Bring me carrot halwa every day for the next 7 days. If you break this promise, your tail will grow bigger and bushier," said the rabbit before disappearing into the bushes. Mihir nodded and shouted after him, "I promise." As soon as he said this, his tail disappeared. Poof! Mihir reached home and told his mother, "Mom, I need carrot halwa every day for a school project. Can you make it for me?" His mother was surprised and asked, "Carrot halwa for a school project? What kind of project is this?" "Our teacher said that every student must bring a special homemade dish," Mihir managed. "Alright, I'll make carrot halwa for your project," his mother said with a smile. Over the next 3 days, Mihir faithfully went to the lake after school and gave the carrot halwa to the rabbit. Each time, the rabbit gobbled it all up happily and reminded Mihir, "Don't break your promise." On the fourth day, however, things went differently. Let's see what happened on the fourth day. Mihir was on his way to the lake with a box of halwa when he suddenly remembered that his parents had to go out for some work that evening and had asked Mihir to make his own snack. "At home, I will have to make sandwiches myself," he thought. "Why don't I eat some of this halwa? Just 2 bites. I'm sure the rabbit won't notice." He stopped a little distance away from the lake, opened the box and took a bite of the delicious halwa. The moment the halwa went down Mihir's throat, something strange happened. The tail reappeared. See? The tail reappeared. This time it was bigger and bushier, like the rabbit had warned. "Oh no, what have I done?" Mihir shouted in panic and ran to the lake as fast as he could. The rabbit was waiting for him and said, "Friend, you broke your promise and that's why the tail grew back." Mihir pleaded, "I will feed you halwa for the next 4 days without fail. Just make this tail disappear." "This time the tail will disappear only after you fulfill your promise," the rabbit replied firmly. "But how will I hide this tail from my parents and classmates?" Mihir asked nervously. "That's your problem now. If you keep your promise, this tail will vanish in 4 days," the rabbit replied. Mihir returned home, carefully hiding his tail under his clothes. He avoided his mother's questions and climbed into bed, deciding that he would never leave his room. His mother thought Mihir was tired after school and left him to rest. The next day, Mihir asked his mother for a bigger backpack, stating he had too many books to carry. His real aim, of course, was to cover his tail with the backpack. His mother managed to find him one, and it did cover most of Mihir's behind, but he was walking rather awkwardly, and the children at school began to notice and giggle. "He has a tail," like that. "Hey Mihir, what's that sticking out of your waistband?" one boy asked. Mihir quickly tied his jacket around his waist and said, "It's just my new belt." "That doesn't look like a belt, it looks like a tail," one of the senior girls said and burst out laughing. Embarrassed, Mihir snapped back, "What do you know about fashion?" "Nothing." After school, Mihir rushed to the lake and fed carrot halwa to the rabbit. He also managed to keep his tail hidden for the next 3 days, although it was a struggle. There were a lot of comments about his high fashion belt, and Mihir told everyone that his uncle had got it for him from Russia. On the 7th day, as Mihir fed the carrot halwa to the rabbit one last time, the creature looked him in the eye and said, "You have passed your test. Your tail will disappear forever now." As soon as the rabbit said this, Mihir's tail vanished. I have learned the importance of keeping promises. Thank you, dear rabbit, Mihir said, feeling light and free. Back home, Mihir told his mother everything that had happened. She laughed and said, "What an amazing story, Mihir. But such things only happen in books or dreams. If only Mom knew how hard it was for me to fulfill the promise and control my craving for the halwa." Mihir smiled and went outside to play with his friends. Story complete. What do we do when the story completes? Adios.
Until another story.
You want to read another story? We'll read that.